Any more, please? How you doing? Right. How's that? That's all right, how's that,
Roberts? Cigar like. Fracture, cuts and bruises, I reckon. He's lucky.
You got this area roped out?
I've got the lads round. That lot we cleared off came down the entry.
No shortage of volunteers, eh?
Oh, no.
Listen, these lads are doing all right. Just look after these. Hey, you unloaded? Right, back up.
Before we stop.
Lads! Lads!
Yeah?
Look that wagon, will you? Keep your distance.
All right!
Right. Do you need any more help?
No, I think we're good enough.
How's that, Sarge? Come on, you'll have to get it round a bit more. No, you'll have to do better than that, Schofield. Listen, we're all a flaming light.
They're on their way, Sarge.
Where's the inspector?
Well, I think these kids back here. Round the other side, Sarge. We're getting a line on that wagon. I reckon it comes up there.
Aye, I reckon they're right and all. Hey, lads, keep away from that wagon. Keep your distance.
All right, then.
I don't, lads, all right. Hey, Robert. Where are the fire boys? That lad that nearly got his toes caught said that there was a car underneath that lot.
The first lot's round the other side. It's a better approach.
Well, when the next lot comes, you better get them round here. Tell the inspector.
Right.
Oh, hey, and listen, see if you can find somebody that saw this up. It'd help to know what might be under that lot.
Mr. Walker's missing. He went to Jackson's for chips just before it happened on. He's not there because Jerry's checked, hasn't he, Mrs. Walker? Oh, I'd best go after her. I'll go, Mrs. Walker. Yeah, all right, love. I'll come down in a minute. Mrs. Sharples is missing and all, and Mrs. Tanner and Lucille. Yeah, well, they're not where they should be anyway because they're checked. Oh, I'd best get a move on. You know, my folks put a gas main. As soon as it happened, I said to myself, that's a gas main, I said.
I met him a few minutes back on his way to the picture. Do you think we should have one of those messages put on the screen for him?
Well, I don't know. I don't think we should worry him without knowing, do you?
Look, put the kettle on and 3 big pans, but I'm a bit short of teapots. I want to lend a hand, will you, see?
Well, I was going to see you, Mrs. Wilson. I'll fetch our teapot and the 2 pints.
Right. Mr. Barlow. Well, the Phil Gazette, eh? Yeah, will you out when you can? I'll ask somebody else. I want to do something useful.
Hey, one more.
How is he? Well, he's off the bed, got it in the leg bed. He's in shock now. Is he warm enough? Do you want to borrow a coat? No, don't worry about it.
Here we go, lad. Here we go. Yep. That's it. You got it. Yep. One. Over. Over there.
Watch out!
I thought I had something.
Hey, where's that? Down under there! Hey, quiet, everybody! Get up a minute! Hey, fellas! Hey, you are quiet!
Yeah, under there.
Quiet, everybody, please! Roberts, get that engine switched off!
She'll be mad at me if she knows I've been worrying.
Who pardon, Mrs. Caldwell?
Ina will.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know she goes on a bit, only we're very close, really.
Yes, I know you are, love. We all say things we're sorry for sometimes. I remember tonight before opening up.
It will be all right, won't it, Mrs. Walker?
Oh, yes, of course it will, love.
Oh, I mean, they couldn't all have been passing at the same time, could they?
No. Not all of them.
Mr. Fowler.
Lads, get off the rubble. Get off, that's good, lad. Roberts! Has that crane arrived yet?
Yes, Sarge. It's ready now.
Right, listen, we'd better get this wagon hitched up before we do anything else. Just let's have one of you.
Oliver, go on here, over on here.
All right, lad, listen, we'll make a change. Go easy, lads. Take it easy. Now, listen, if anyone sees that wagon move, just 1 inch. Get out.
Come on. Come on. All right. Get that siren off. Get the siren off. Hey, get the siren off. Is anyone going with him?
No, you better get him off. We've got all these details. We'll send someone later.
How is he, son?
How are you, mate? Says he's all right. Look, we'll have to wrench this door off when we can get rid of some of this rubble. Right? Hey,
Lad, get a crowbar, will you?
he says there's a girl under here.
She in the car?
Well, no, he says that she went round here to talk to somebody.
What's it like up there, son? Is it all right?
Seems all right.
Good God, it's Conway, is it? Listen, lad, you said there are 2 down there. Is that other door open or closed? Listen, lad, now, was anyone behind you when it fell?
No, sir. No, I looked in the middle, Sarge.
You sure of that?
No. Sarge.
Listen, don't worry, lad, don't worry. We'll get her out.
Somebody give me a crowbar.
Hey, you, don't let anyone get up there. Nobody except this lad. There's someone else under there.
Coming up, Jenny.
It's Conway.
Conway? How is he?
Oh, he's all right. He's been lucky.
His girlfriend lives this end.
She's still under there. Have they got that shovel around yet?
There's one coming up from Quinny, back under dumper.
Well,
We'll have a dozen here by the not needed.
I'll have a word with the inspector, see if we can get one round this side. Now, listen, when we've got Conway out, we'll move the car, but after that, it'll be back to the hard work again. So, give these lads a bit of a rest as soon as ever, right? Oh, now, look, why don't you all go on? There's now to see. Why don't you go on? Now, go on, look, come on. Oh, there's now to see, look, come on. Go on, that's a good lad. Well, you're only getting in the way, like, you know.
It's me, Sergeant.
All right, look, stay right back behind the barrier, eh? Don't worry us.
Thank you, Luke.
Hey, is it right? There's a number 6 bus under there, Missy.
Yes, thanks, Chris, Mrs. I'm a survivor. Now, go on, clear off all you kids.
Come on, you heard what the lady said outside, son.
Go on,
Come on,
go on.
son. Out you go, kid. Out, son. Out you go. Come on. Come on, babe.
Kids, honestly.
They ought to be in bed at this time, you know.
Yeah. Hey, they're not all resting, are they?
No, we just cleared the room for the power digger.
Oh.
He's doing a great job out there.
Anyhow, it's very good of you to give us a hand. I mean, seeing as you're not one of us, like.
I guess in a situation like this, we're all sort of one of us, you might say.
Yeah.
It's like the old Blitz again.
Oh, was you in the Blitz?
Well, not like you people, but on and off I was, yeah.
Oh. You know, she'll be all right with Mrs. Tanner. Elsie, you see. Have they got the lad out yet?
No, not yet. They're not going to move him till the doctor's done a quick check. He's more worried about his girlfriend, really.
Is he badly hurt?
No, I don't think so. Just cuts and bruises, you know. He was sitting in the car, though. That car saved his life. I doubt if the others will be so lucky.
Pint?
Yeah.
I understand you're a friend of Mrs. Tanner's.
Yeah.
I wondered if someone could tell me just where she might be. I mean, someplace that nobody's asked yet.
Like where?
Well, I wouldn't know that, would I, friend?
No, you wouldn't with it. You're a bit, mithered, aren't you?
Mither? I don't know what you mean. Look, I just asked you a question. If you don't
No,
want to
I mean,
answer,
if I knew, I'd tell you, mate. She can be any one of a dozen places. She has been out late before, you know.
They're taking shovel off. Everybody back on Joe.
Keep an eye on this, will you?
Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
Look, why don't you go and try and do a bit of something? Take your mind off it.
Len tells me they'll have him out very soon. It's that young copper what took Ken Barlow off to jail, isn't it?
I'll take over, Mrs. Ogden.
Now, it's all right, Mrs. Walker. You just sit quiet. I can manage. Just you leave it to me. I know what it's like waiting, you know. Takes it out of you worse than anything else waiting does. Of course, not that it's not going to be all right, because it is. So just you sit quiet and take it nice and easy and leave it...
Please stop, Mrs. Ogden.
Come on. I'm sorry, Mrs. Walker. I didn't mean to go on.
It's all right, I'm sorry. I know you mean well. It's just that I must have quiet.
Yeah, well, I'll just see to these glasses and then I'll leave you to it.
Oh, forgive me. I'm afraid it's all going to be more than I can bear.
What do they say? Right. Now listen, lads, we start clearing away from around here. Now, fast, be careful. Some from here. What? Come on, don't get me away. Anyway, get on. Who's in charge? Roberts! Roberts, come here. Listen, who's watching that entrance there? Look, the kids all over the bloody place. It's like a circus. Get on there.
Right, son.
Come on.
Mr. Barlow.
What?
Weatherfield Gazette. Could you spare me a minute? Oh, no, you what about it? Well, they told me you had something to do with getting Mr. Conway out. Well, they should have had a bit more sense then, shouldn't they? Why? What about it? Look, can you spare me a minute? No, I can't. What do you think we're doing here, eh? Playing at heroes? Hey, look, while you're about it, you put my name in that bit of a paper of yours and I shall pump your ear hole. Look, Mrs. Caldwell, don't dang about here. Go and make yourself a cup of tea. Better still, go and keep Mrs. Walker. Mrs. Caldwell, isn't it? I saw you at Mrs. Sharple's when I came round about the other business, didn't I? I gather she's missing.
Now, look here, Bernard, you know what you're asking for, don't you?
I'm not talking to you, mate. I'm just doing me job. Well, you leave her alone. Now, just you get along, Mrs. Caldwell.
It's all right. You're not going to fight, are you?
No, don't you worry. Just you nip off. I wanted to see Mrs. Walker.
Oh, you have to watch on them, won't you? Don't think you come sneaking around when my back's turned, because I'll be watching you. Yeah. Take your weight on that leg, all right? I keep telling you, the girl's in there. Look, it's not me, it's Sonny. We need to see the sun.
Don't worry about Sonny.
Look, she's in there. Just get her away. Come on, let's get a cup of tea. We'll never two doors up the road. We'll look after you.
Well, it's not me, Missy. All right, lads. Okay, listen, lads. Fast but easy. Let's get the car out.
How'd you get here? All right, look, don't get away, eh?
You like your job, don't you, Sarge?
Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. But it's a job, someone's got to do it. Now, listen, kid, don't take too much of it. Then they'll all look at you just now. You know, take it easy.
Yeah, all right, Sarge. I'll keep out of the way.
Come on, lads, let's get in the car, move.
You got rid of him, have you?
No, you can't stem the tide. I'll be in from all over me now. Not bad luck, really. Some good, some bad, just like the rest of us. All right, lads, get that car moved. Right, look, can we have the lights over in this area now? Now we're getting the car moved. And nobody touch that rubble. Don't want this lot down on top of us. God knows what might be underneath it.
Funny how you go on watching birds when you're only bothered about the one, like.
I know. You know, I remember a tubby little blonde shoe. Well, not exactly tubby. She had a smashing figure, you know. I think that I've nested there if Harry Lud chucked me out sometime. Must be about 10 years ago now. She'll be wed. It's funny, isn't it? You get wed, you have kids, you settle down, and you wonder where it all went. Hilda. Hilda, no! Hilda.
It's all right, Chuck.
Roberts, in trouble.
I only told him to cheer him up.
It's all right, Chuck. I mean, it's not a big no, is it? It's just a bit of a blow, just hearing it, like.
Listen, I'm off round the back.
I thought you were helping Mrs. Walker.
Well, she doesn't want me. It's not her fault I talk too much. I know I talk too much, but I can't seem to do out about it. We can't be other than what we are, you know, Stan. And you know what we are to them round here, don't you? Just a couple of comedians.
All right. Up. Slow. Slow. Slow.
Is it true, then?
Aye.
Get under there.
Aye, but we'll get her out now.
Oh, for long.
Stand out there, Mrs. Pete. I used to deliver your milk, remember?
She's under there, Mr. Ogden. My little granddaughter, Sonia.
So then, is it?
What a thing. Oh, what a...
Look, take her down to Rover, son. Ask Mrs. Walker give her a drop of brandy. Take him down now, little
Yeah, all right, come on.
Come on, steady.
I'll sit you all right.
Hold it! You've got to wait now! Only no more, we don't want this
Hey,
rubber to
Johnny,
cave in.
go. Will you turn the
Get off, Johnny. You was complaining about your back up to David. Come on, have a rest. Oh, good for an hour here, you stop. Look, there. Lift it up, lift it up.
Hey, hang on, lad. Hey, Sergeant.
I'm glad you're here, Minnie, love. It's good to have friends, isn't it? It is indeed, Mrs. Peters. They're going to be married a week on Saturday, Sonny and Jimmy, you know. He's a good lad, is Jimmy. You're a good lad, aren't you?
How long has she been living with you, Ellie Jane?
18 years, ever since her mother died. Ever since she was 2 and a bit. And the last time her father came anywhere near was her 14th birthday. Not that he's been missed. No. I've been all the family she's had. Poor lamb. Never mind, it'll be all right. You'll see, it'll be all right.
Mr. Walker!
It was a mile long down at Jackson's, so I went on to Adelaide and joined another. Hey, I've only just learned about this lot. I know, Len tells me that Annie thought I was under it.
Jack!
Annie, know that, Annie. Fancy you going and thinking a silly thing like that, love. Hey, going and upsetting yourself all over notes. Hey, dear.
Cleared as far as we dare, Sarge.
Oh, I can see.
We don't touch any of that or the lot might come down. I wondered if somebody should start working up under the wagon, like. Do a bit of wrecking, like.
Oh, it's about time. All right, lad, have a go.
Right.
Hey, let me have a go. Oh, I'm a bit skinnier than he is.
Oh, you got a point there, lad. All right, come here.
Oh, watch it, Dave.
Yeah. Hey, listen, lad. For God's sake, be careful. Look, that wagon's safe enough, but this rubbish might start moving at any time.
Right.
Right, now listen, lads. You lot stay here. You lot round the back.
Okay, good luck, mate.
I just remembered. It was just after they got news of their Ronnie. He were lost at Sidi Barani were Ronnie. Always had a little quiff in his hair. And right polite he was. Always called me... He never called me Ellie Jane like rest of them. It was always Mrs. Peters. Shy little lad he was.
Keep your chin up, Ellie Jane.
Yes, I will. I will.
I'll be out in a minute. Won't be long now. Anything? Yet. Listen, I'll go and get another ambulance.
Hey! There's somebody's arm!
It's an arm's an arm. Need be Elsie's.
Shovels, lads.
Is there any sign of being shot with Lucy Tanner?
No, I'm not heard now. Oh, where did you hear Lucille turned up with Mr. Walker?
Hilda.
Yeah?
No, what I said earlier on, I was only trying to cheer him up, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You don't believe me, do you?
Doesn't matter, love. I mean, I've not carried on about it, have I?
Okay, but just something I remembered, lass, you know.
Yes, Chuck, I know.
Well, there must have been lads you like that, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, of course there was.
Well, that's it then, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose it is. Were you worried you'd upset me then?
Of course I was.
Yeah, well, yeah, you see. You do care about me in your own way, don't you?
Of course I do.
Yeah, well, after all, I mean... Well, it's summat as that, isn't it?
Hey, shut up a minute, will you?
He's coming out the other side. I think he found something.
You all right? She's there. What, the lass, you mean?
Yeah. She's trapped between the footplate and the loose wheel. Her head's near the wheel.
Well,
Oh, she's covered in it. I've managed to get her legs free.
she's alive, though.
Don't know.
Oh, nurse, go and get the doctor, will you? Hey, come here. Do you think you'll make it in there?
Oh, it's a tight squeeze. Got stuck myself at one point.
Well,
Well, if it's just one brick, you'll fetch the whole lot down on him.
there's a girl in there, son. That's his job.
I've tried to be a mother to her. Jimmy'll tell you that. Haven't I tried to be a mother to her?
Yes, ma.
I shan't know what to do when you take her away from me. I'll be all on my own.
I'm Miss Sonny Jim, you know.
What, you mean that funny lad that stopped with you?
Well, I dare say it seemed funny to some people, but he was very good to me.
Look, I'll have to go out, Ma.
Then take me with
No.
you.
No, you could do best, dear.
No, let's you and me stop here.
Jimmy, you'll let us know, won't you?
Yes, Ma.
Hey, mate. I'd take 10 minutes off if I was you. Leave it to a man.
Well, if Mrs. Sharp was there. I wonder where she was. Mrs. Tanner, I think.
Doc Greenhouses.
Well, I thought you didn't know. Hey, now that's a dirty stroke to pull, weren't it? Well, I mean, there's some things you do and some things you don't do. I know she's treated you like muck, but he's done now.
Have you done?
Yeah.
Hey, have they found her yet?
Yes, sir.
Wouldn't have known anything, lad.
You hardly anything sure to come in. What do you think?
Mrs. Sharp hasn't turned up yet.
No, love, I'm afraid she hasn't.
We sat under there singing once, me and Mrs. Sharp.
Is that so, love?
Jack, can I have a word with you? Look, don't you think you'd better get her inside? They'll be bringing that girl out in a minute.
I know they will, love.
Yes, I know, but men digging is one thing, but that... be a bit of a shock to her, you know.
It's up to her, love.
Yeah, well, I suppose you know what you're doing.
I think so. I hope so, anyway.
Yes, of course. Sorry.
Old Mrs. Bell's the pianist. That used to be the Sunday school teacher at St. Mary's. I wish she'd come sometime. I'm sure you'd enjoy it.
Jimmy. Lad.
Ma.
Right, let's get the stretcher around the back.
Charlie. Keep that lot quiet, will you? Oh, please.
Well, Jack, I want to go.
Yes, love.
She was with me at Bessie Street, you know. What's it all mean?
I wish I could tell you, love. I do.
Anybody under there?
There's a lad finding out.
I found her!
Dead?
One definite, another probable.
No chance.
I reckon it's the woman Conway told us about.
It's Mr. Sharples.